Hi there. So this reading is for Virgo. What's going on, Virgo? I hope that you're doing very well. So this reading is going to be covering any messages that need to come out for the rest of February. My readings are timeless. However, I plan on doing beginning of the month and then mid-month checkups, which this is a mid-month checkup. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into this. Whatever messages decide to come through, this can relate to any situation. Keep that in mind, and this can resonate with any Virgo placement at all in your chart. If this doesn't resonate, please feel free to check out your other placements, as I will be posting them later on in the week. I felt like doing Virgo first. So, Virgo, I just did your reading. I got about 16 minutes in, and the energy was so, I'm not saying it's your energy. I feel like it might be an energy that you're dealing with, but it's so confusing. I did get the song by default called Wasting My Time. I also had a reference to bubble wrap. But this time around, I heard the song, She's So High Above Me. So I'm being told by Spirit, especially Archangel Michael, he is coming in. He came in through the other reading too. He's trying to explain to you that there's a need to be an individual at this time and not to go with the norm, with what society would think is okay. I'm being told as long as you're not hurting anybody. Anyways, moving forward. So there's this call to be an individual and to allow yourself to be an individual, to allow yourself to stick out in some way. Okay. The colors purple and blue are really sticking out to me. So that is crown chakra and throat chakra to me, crown to throat. Okay. So I feel like that there might be a disconnection going on between your throat chakra and your crown chakra, which is causing you to not be able to communicate and express yourself in the way that you would like to. And also you might be experiencing either migraines, tension, headaches too. There's this need also, and I did get this message in the other reading too. There is this need to allow yourself to have the answers come to you and to not buck the current. Like there's one of the cards in this deck that we're about to pull out, and it is, I'm not going to pull that card. I mean, if it comes out, it comes out. But in the card, there is this flying fish that turns from a fish into a bird. So Spirit is trying to get you to feel free like a bird instead of like bucking the current. I don't know. What fish is that? Is that salmon? Is that salmon that do that? Anyways, let's go ahead and see what else is coming up for Virgo for the rest of February. Spirit, can I please have some extra messages on top of what I just channeled? So let's go ahead and get further into this. For Virgo, the rest of February, their mid-month checkup for February. There's this need not to compare yourself. I'm being told to say that again. Not sure if I mentioned that at the beginning, but I was hearing that in the meditation. There's this need not to compare yourself to another, especially if you are a feminine Virgo. I'm not sure if there is someone that's receiving attention that you feel like you should be receiving, or you're wondering why an individual is getting attention. I'm being told for the majority of you that feel that way. I'm not saying all y'all feel that way. This could be very well be a side note, okay? I'm just saying. Don't come at me, because I could feel a little bit of, I don't feel that way about anyone. That's okay, Virgo. This is it's for whoever else, okay? There is this need to not worry about why this individual gets attention. This individual is getting attention because they are vibrating in the energy of being authentic with themselves. They are an individual and they're allowing their individualism, that's even a word, to shine. So I feel like that's why Spirit explained at the beginning to allow yourself to be an individual. Stick out. Don't be part of the crowd, Virgo. Anyways, it's a compliment more than anything. Anyways, okay. So what other energies will Virgo be dealing with for the month of February? Any other messages? Spirit, thank you. Someone isn't who they appear to be. Transition. Discernment. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, sorry. When I said someone is appearing to not be who they really are, or whatever I just said, pardon me, I'm channeling. I feel like it's a masculine energy. Whew. Okay, so we have transition, discernment, and compassion. Then we have heart chakra. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting a song and I can't say it on YouTube because it has a derogatory term at the beginning, but it goes blank in Paris. And then I have a song Lamborghini Mercy. It's like both Kanye West songs. I think Kanye West is a Gemini. I think he is. Anyways, maybe I'll deal with the Gemini that's changing or something like that. Anyways, let's go ahead and I'm being called to use this spirit deck. Spirit animal deck. Anyways, okay. So with transition and discernment and compassion, I feel like that the compassion is for yourself, Virgo. I feel like that it's giving yourself a break, to be honest with you. For some of you, sometimes we are made to feel uncomfortable before we experience a shift. Sometimes the universe makes us uncomfortable so that we move. And so for some of you, it's like also what I was getting in the other reading, because it's coming out again. Except I feel like that I'm getting way more messages this time around. Thank you. Because it's like I had to calm my energy. And like, again, 16 minutes into that reading. And I'm like, I can't, I'm not going to put this out there because this is like a shit reading. You know what I mean? But I'm still getting the same messages. But it's added on top of what I'm channeling right now. Anyways. So when it comes to transitioning, I feel like that some of you very well could be waiting on an answer for someone while you're going through this transition. Some of you, you've been waiting to move. You've been waiting on a new job. You've been waiting on someone to make up their mind, whether it's work related, like realty related, like getting a house or moving. Some of you are literally, you're waiting on someone to make a decision when it comes to your future and what's going to happen with your future, and it's driving you crazy. Anyways, moving forward. Some of you, sorry, I have NSYNC in my head, drive myself crazy. Anyways, so what happens though is that Spirit is trying to explain to you that when it comes to transitioning and going forward into your life, for some of you, you've been holding on to the energy for so long that you're rubber, like you're catapulting, but you're like a slingshot, whatever, when you pull it back and you let it go and it bing. Anyways, motherfucker. This is what I get for doing readings at night. Anyways, just sometimes you get some guides that come in that are like batshit crazy. They're high vibrational, they're just crazy. Anyways, bing. So what's happening with you, Virgo, is that I feel like that you're being pulled back to be catapulted forward at this current time. So to please use your time wisely. So for some of you, don't think like if you're waiting on a decision to be made, the best thing for you to do instead of saying, how could it go wrong? This person isn't going to choose me. This person isn't going to say yes. This person, they're not going to choose me. They're not going to say yes. They're going to say no. Doing that is going to do nothing but hurt your own feelings. It's only going to hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt the other person. So why are you hurting yourself, Virgo, is what my guides are telling me to say. That's why the compassion card came out. Anyways, don't hurt yourself over a decision that's not in your control that you're waiting to hear back on. Because you know what? If they give you a no, you want to know what? It wasn't part of your path. And let me tell you what, getting over rejection is like the best thing ever. Like some of you still have the fear of rejection, even if it's not from a romantic standpoint, and it could be from career or something like that. Getting over that, the quicker you get over that, the quicker you feel free. And you can fly like a bird instead of sing like a bee. Anyways, let's go ahead and get under transition. So we have armadillo groundedness. Be grounded at this time, Virgo. I'm being told don't fuck yourself over. Discernment. I'm rooting for y'all. I'm glad that y'all got a good reading because the last couple readings have been very choppy and Then we have wisdom, owl. Y'all could be dealing with a Taurus or someone with Taurus in their chart. Maybe you had Taurus in your chart. I don't know why that came out. Compassion. I think I got that in one of Taurus's readings. I saw an owl. Anyways, compassion. And you see how discernment is being clarified by owl, which says wisdom. Do you see that shit? I hope you do. Can you give me one more? If not, we'll stick with 2. Thank you. Okay, and then this is the lioness protection, and this is peace by compassion. Okay. So I feel like for the rest of the month of February, what's going to be occurring is that you are changing. You are changing. And the best thing to do with change while you're waiting on a decision to be made is to make the best of your time. For some of you, I suggest that I am not a medical professional. I am a medical empath. I am not legally liable or anything like that. Some of you would be good if you went to a chiropractor. Not a chiropractor, definitely a masseuse. I feel like there's something going on with your back. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that it can be improved though, right? And so I also feel like that when it comes to the rest of the month of February, that there is this opportunity for you to speak your mind and say what you need to say. So while you're waiting on answers to come from whoever you're waiting on, not just to enjoy yourself, to preoccupy your time. That's what you do with manifestation. I'm not sure if y'all, it's a manifestation that you're waiting to hear the answer on or something like that. You're waiting for the manifestation to come through. So you send the energy out there, and y'all have already sent the energy out there, right? Usually after you send out the energy for a manifestation of what you want, you are caused to change in some kind of way that you're going to be guided to do. It's natural. Like some people, they might eat spicy foods for a couple weeks. It's the weirdest shit. But I've noticed that they might eat spicy foods for a couple weeks. So they might have random cravings. But it's to influence their energy so that they line up with what they're meant to line up with. But I feel like that y'all, besides compassion, having compassion for yourselves and being told that if you were to reach out to 44 is an important number. If you were to reach out to an individual that some of y'all have been waiting on a yes or no from one situation, again, work, living space, relationship, or whatever, in order to move over to another individual to get the answer from them or to, I don't know if y'all gonna propose or if you're going to ask an individual something. So it's kind of like waiting. You feel like that your life is on hold or that you have some kind of plan for your future, which you like to do, but it's being held back from doing right now. You're being held back from doing it right now. I feel like that if you were to reach out anyways, or if you were to reach out and communicate with your tribe, your community, those that make you feel good, those that you can see, taste, smell, touch, what have you right now, and enjoy yourself while you're waiting for the answers is the best thing for you to do. There is this need to calm your mind though, because I feel like that for a lot of you, your ancestors have been trying to communicate with you. But how can they communicate with you? You see, do you see how I'm sitting here and it's like, well, I'm talking. I feel like I'm talking a million miles a minute, and then I'm taking like a big breath. There's this need to slow down too. I feel like I'm fucking rapping for fuck's sakes. Anyways, pardon my language. Anyways, but I do feel like that when it comes to a peace of mind, having a peace of mind in this time is what will get you the best outcome. Pardon me, my mouth has been so dry. Excuse me. Pardon me. I don't want to be like clearing my throat. Some of y'all, I don't know if you smoke weed or what, but anyways, or if you're taking medicine that gives you dry mouth. Out of nowhere, I felt like my mouth was extremely dry. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, okay. So for the rest of February, for Virgo, let's go. Okay, so I have the Three of Wands in reverse, the King of Cups. Okay, just because I'm going to get that again, but I mean, let's just wait. Let's get these cards out. Let's go. Come out all the way, please. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Queen of Cups. Okay, we got a pair out on the board. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Our could just be a super intuitive couple. Anyways. Or two people that are in their feels is what I'm being told to say. Justice, Libra energy. Justice card came out. Did it come out in the other reading? I'm not sure. Let's get one more. Thank you. With the Prince of Swords in reverse. The Emperor on the bottom. Aries energy. Okay. So this can go one or two ways. If you are a masculine Virgo, your feminine is fully aware that you've been trying to manifest them and they have since put up a block. Okay. If you are a feminine Virgo and you've been waiting or wondering why someone, like, things are changing in a relationship. Some of you, it is a romantic relationship that you have been waiting to see what's going to happen with it in order for you to make plans for your life. What? No. No. That person don't control your life, Virgo. You control your life. No. Anyways, pardon me, but my guides told me to say that. For some of you, you have like a new career or you have a lot of goals in mind that you've been wanting to achieve. But if I achieve these goals, then I'm going to lose this person. No. You don't give up on your dreams for a connection. If they truly love you, they'll rise up and match your vibration. You know what I mean? And if it don't force a size 8 to fit into a size 10, whatever that means. Moving forward, like, I don't know if that had to deal with shoes or what. Anyways, y'all are being called to expand. Now, with the Three of Wands in reverse, it's like you're not even allowing things to come through. This is back to being general, not masculine or feminine energy. Anyways, when it comes to receiving what you want to receive, it's available to you. But this conflicting energy, what's this Five of Wands? What is this Five of Wands energy? Some of y'all, it's simply that you're so conflicted in taking action that you're not even able to you're so conflicted in taking action that you're unable to receive what you're meant to receive. So you're at an imbalance. You're at an impasse too, I guess, energetically. Anyways, it's what you're putting out there. Three of Pentacles upright with the High Priestess for the Five of Wands, though. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you got to stop being so afraid of the unknown. If you don't know how someone is going to respond, I feel like this is outside of the decision that you were waiting to hear back on. If you are so afraid about what someone thinks, or like you don't know what someone thinks or what someone feels, and you're letting it impact your decision making, no, Virgo. You're not supposed to care what other people think about you. If you aren't doing, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning, but Archangel Michael's bringing it up again. If you are not hurting anyone and you're doing what is good for you, then you do you. You do you, Virgo. Anyways, I feel like that also, let's go ahead and get to Justice, King of Pentacles, excuse me, Two of Coins. Oh my gosh, for some of you it is a career, and you're like holding yourself back on your career because some of you it's like you don't leave the job you're currently at because you don't want to screw people over. Some of you are in a relationship where the person has fully expressed that they don't want to move or they don't want to do that, and some of you it's like you're not even in love with the person, but you don't want the connection to change. Anyways, Prince of Swords in reverse, Justice again. Okay, so give me another. So in order for you to receive the communication that you need to receive, you need to be balanced within your feminine and masculine energies. You set the energy out there. You're going through a transition for the rest of February. So your guides are trying to explain to you that in order to receive the answers, you can't be pushing, bucking the current. You can't have negative thinking, negative self-talk about yourself or the situation. You have to look at it from a calm mind. What I'm being told to say in order for you to receive the answers that you want to receive. Oh yeah, Judgment. Very Scorpionic energy. With the Hermit on the bottom. And the King of Cups again, and the Six of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with the legal system, and some of you, okay, this is a side note, and I did get this earlier. Some of you have been dealing with the legal system, and you've been, maybe it could be a divorce, or maybe it is dealing with the legal system for whatever reason, and you have been holding back on a connection or communicating with an individual for so long that some of you, it's like it's literally the reason why you have headaches all the time. When you are more, people would be surprised. Little side note, you'd be so surprised how rarely you are sick, unless you have little children that get sick or whatever. Because like the only reason I've gotten sick in the last couple of years has been because of other people. Like, you know, like my son. I can't help that. He's 3 years old, so obviously he lives with me, and you know what I mean? But you'd be surprised how rarely you get sick or have headaches when you're in alignment with your assignment. Let me tell you what, you'd be so surprised. Some of you literally have a headache, or cause yourself to have a headache because it's like you have 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door, 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door, because you've been waiting to communicate with someone. And the reason why you haven't been communicating with them is because, well, you want to have things cleared up on your end. Communicate. I'm being told for you to communicate. Okay, so I feel like we just did a hell of a lot of guidance in this reading, but you're being called to do you, Virgo. Let's go ahead and get some guidance though real quick. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. I really appreciate you being you, Virgo. Please don't ever hold yourself back. Y'all know Cher. You know that interview where her husband is like, or her mom is like, well, why don't you marry a rich man or whatever? And she's like, Mom, I am a rich man. Okay. So we have spiritual growth. Exactly. I got that in your, the other reading I did earlier. I got that in your reading too. That's part of your karmic cycle for you to speak up for yourself. Now we have sacred plan. No, and expect miracles. So my guides are telling me, how can you expect miracles and follow the plan if you're getting in your own way? So the guidance for the rest of February is to allow the answers to come to you, and to also stay in a positive mindset with positive thinking. You have plenty of time to do what you need to do. Time is eternal. Time is limitless. We have an unlimited amount of time when you really think about it. We are souls having a human experience, right? It's not humans having a spiritual experience. Anyways, moving forward, I don't know who needed to hear that, but I feel like just because you can't see where things are going now, or you can't see the truth of, you know, what's really occurring for you, doesn't mean that it's not occurring in your favor. Just because like everything isn't black or white right now doesn't mean that it can't work out in your favor, is what I'm being told. So keep that positive mindset up. Anyways, thank you so much, Virgo.